All right, we're back on Morning Line. Whoa, Andy's gone. Wow, he's turned into a lovely young woman. By golly, this morning we're shifting gears just in our final segment to talk about the corn maze. It's, you know, that time of year again. You see the T-shirt, I love Shuckles. Karen Pulley, it's good to have you on. Every year we like to bring you on and talk about this, and it is. There's not yet quite, even though some evenings we're feeling it, that chill in the air that brings fall.
Well, actually, it's cooler this year than it has been in a while.
I think you're right. Now, I see the next 2 days during the day it's going to be, you know, pushing, you know, high 80s,
right.
But at night it's cool. Good corn growing weather, right?
Yes, it is. Good way to get lost.
Tell us about Shuckles again. What do we have planned out there this year? And we've got some video we'll throw up while you talk. You can watch the monitor.
Shuckles is located across from Station Camp High School, right at the edge of Hendersonville and Gallatin, and it's a 7-acre maze, and it's a lot of fun. You go in and get lost on purpose.
On purpose,
yeah,
is the idea.
and then find your way out.
You navigate your way through. How big is it this year? Over how many? I mean, how many acres is
It's 7 acres.
7 acres.
Yes.
And
it takes a person about 35 minutes to an hour to get through it.
To go through it. Okay.
Yes,
When does it? Here we go. Here's talk about some of what we see here. Well, it just froze, but we've got you know, hay bales, pumpkins. Talk about the other things that'll be out there as well.
I think they could have been pumpkin bowling right there. We have pumpkin bowling.
Oh, doesn't that hurt the poor pumpkins? Dang it. What are the pins?
They're
Real
regular.
pins.
Yeah.
And so the ball is the pumpkin.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
The pumpkin's the ball. Yeah. And we just had the Great Pumpkin Run, and we had over 1,000 people come out, and about 650 runners that ran a 5K there, and it was packed, and they said it was one of the most hardest ones they've ever done.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
I like that because that means it's challenging.
Yeah.
So that makes it more fun, I think.
Lots of hills? I don't know.
No, not a lot of hills, just a lot of paths.
Oh, I see. You're going through
a lot of paths.
Well, so that's where it was set up just recently. So now, is it open now? When will the corn maze officially open?
It'll open this Saturday, officially the 27th, and we go through November 2nd, and it's Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So in addition to coming out and doing the corn maze, can you buy a pumpkin? You see the know, the fun stuff like that for kids? Yeah,
we have some very unusual pumpkins this year, and so like peanut pumpkins and
pumpkins.
One too many pumpkins. They're like bloodshot pumpkins, like bloodshot eyes. Yeah,
really
it's really cool. Yeah, we have a lot of cool stuff
I just love the pumpkin patch.
Yeah,
man, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's fun, and we have a whole park. I mean, we're full of activities for people to do.
And there's food out there as well?
Yep, full concession stand.
Will there be hot cider?
Yes, hot cider.
Because if there wasn't, I was going to have a problem with that.
Coffee.
And pumpkin. Oh, I've seen that. The pumpkin coffees.
Pumpkin coffee.
Yeah, yummy. And what does it cost?
Okay, general admission, it's $10.98 for adults plus tax, and then $9.15 for children plus tax.
Plus tax. Okay, and you can get in. That gets you in. That allows you to do all the activities that are there in addition. The centerpiece, of course, right now is this corn maze,
yes,
right?
It is.
Okay, that's the big deal. Now, early on is when you want to go because the corn is all really healthy and looking good. You got to admit, down the stretch near the very end, some of the corn thins out just as it ages. But right now, you go through there, and it's like walking through wall. I mean, there's walls on either side of you. Now, with something as large as this, and I know we've flown over it before in Sky 5.
Yes.
How do you guys cut a corn maze? Okay, how do they know where to go? All right, come on. Is it a trade secret or something?
You know it's trade secret.
No, come on. There's got to be.
I can't reveal everything to you.
That it all works perfectly? They have.
You know what's amazing about that?
Amazing. You're so clever.
It is. It's true.
Pardon the pun. Did you hear her? She's so clever.
It's really true. We actually do this by hand, and we actually lay this out and cut it, design it on paper, and cut it out by hand.
So they're walking through
Well,
the
I say by hand.
maze.
I mean, you know, we lay it out, and
there's a
lawnmower follows me.
Okay.
And we
so
actually.
You literally were the one kind of. So you kind of what you have is you know the size and the direction you're going, and you're following a map, and you're kind of guiding.
Yes.
And you have to know exactly where to go. Okay, we come to this. This ends to the dead end. All right, this is the one that takes you the rest of the way.
Yes.
Are there clues along the way?
We always have signs kind of pointing. Yeah. So in case you get lost.
All right. And anyone can get in there and make it out. Are you sure? I asked her when she sat down before we came on the air if you ever had someone perhaps claustrophobic, which if you're claustrophobic, you don't want to do the corn maze. I don't think unless you have friends that's gotten in there and just got, I can't get out, and just decided to make a beeline, because you could break through the corn mazes, which you don't want to do.
Right.
Has that ever happened?
You know, occasionally you get somebody that panics a little bit, but not you know, because you see the sky and everything, so you know that you're in a safe environment. So you know, you'll eventually get out.
Okay, so has there ever been a time when someone's gone in and never come out?
I don't know, because I never saw them again.
That's never happened. Come on, they get through the. I just think, gosh, you go into the corn maze and disappear.
Now we do a lot of corporate events as well.
Really? Okay.
Oh,
So what do you mean they'll come out between now and the end of November? You said it runs till when? November.
November 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had Chef's Market come out and do.
So what do? They come out. They bring the whole group.
They bring their all their employees, and we have a great place. We have a huge tent, and we set up a food bar for them, and they go through and eat and have a blast, and then their employees go out and play for hours.
So it's basically like a team building thing where I didn't even know about that. So they can come out. How long have you guys been doing this?
This is our 5th year.
5th year. I think you've been coming on every year. Does much change from year to year? I mean, is it pretty much the same design every year?
No, it's always different.
Because I've memorized them, okay?
Yeah.
So if it's the same, it's not going to stump me this year.
No, it's always different. Every year it's different. And then the park has grown every year.
I know that. It's big. So every year it's different. And the corn, I'm just curious too. What is it you guys plant? It's feed corn?
Yes. They call it field corn.
Field corn. Will we see ears on the plants?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it grows just like regular corn.
Are you allowed to pick one?
You might be, but nobody else is.
No one else. Okay, don't touch the corn maze. You have to protect it. But right now, is it the condition? I'm trying to think. At this time of year, a lot of people are harvesting corn now. Is it green still?
Oh yeah, ours is really beautiful.
So right now, and you said this is a great year for the corn.
Yes.
Not a drought or an issue.
Tall.
So it's tall and it's really sturdy.
And thick.
And thick. Do you have to treat it now and water it now between now and when
No,
it goes?
because we've been blessed. You know, it's rained quite a bit in between, so
yeah,
it's very healthy.
All right, I'm trying to think. What's your favorite food out there?
Oh well, you know, we have the typical funnel cakes.
All right.
You know, funnel cakes is the big thing.
You can't.
And we have a donut burger this year. Krispy Kreme donut burger.
What is that again?
A Krispy Kreme donut burger.
The poofy ones. Which donuts? The
regular
ones.
Glazed donuts.
Okay, so you have a donut on top and bottom, and then in the middle a hamburger patty. Anything else?
It's salty and sweet type.
What, you put cheese and onion and lettuce on it?
Yeah,
you had one. You've not had one.
And they're delicious.
I'm sure they are.
are.
I can't.
They
have
are.
You had
They're
one?
delicious. Yeah.
What's that? Leland's
Leland
had one.
See?
Oh, I don't doubt that. Okay, and is there livestock out there also? You have cows, sheep, what kind of stuff?
We have an animal corral with pigs and goats and rabbits and chickens and.
So it's kind of like a petting zoo,
yes,
the kids can go through there. All ages, right? All the way up. Will you have and how late does it stay open till at night?
Well, on Saturdays till 10 and Sundays till 8, and then Fridays 6 to 10.
So after dark, though, does it make it more difficult to make it through the maze? You think than during the day?
It's really fun at night.
Okay, but is it lit at all?
No.
It's not lit. Oh, so it's more difficult at night.
Yes, it's really fun at night. You got to come at night.
Okay, all right. And once you pay, you can stay there as long as you want.
As
mess
long
around
as you
and do
want.
everything.
We have families, I'm not kidding, that stay almost all day long.
All day long out there.
Play with their kids. It's just such a great family event.
Yeah, that's the neat thing about it. It really is a fun thing to do, and it's really a sure sign of fall when this happens. So one more time as we wrap things up, tell them again the days and the hours, just because people hear it the first time and now they've got their pen and paper to write it down here.
September 27th through November 2nd.
Okay.
And 6 to 10 on Friday nights, noon to 10 on Saturdays, and noon to 8 on Sundays.
Okay.
Private events through the week.
Oh, they've got the thing up there, 713 West Main Street. Again, that's located right across from the school?
No, that's our office address.
Oh,
so
I'm
don't
sorry.
come there, you'll get lost. We don't want you lost there. We want you lost at the maze.
So that's the number that they can call. But all right, say then so we're clear on where it's at.
Lower Station Camp Creek
Which is,
Road.
Again, across from the school, right?
And honestly, if you just Google it, Shuckles Corn Maze, Google it, take you right to it.
Yeah, I've done that before, actually. When I've been out there, you Google Shuckles Corn Maze, it'll come up. You can find it. Karen. Thank you. You always are perky, and I tell you, we're kind of excited. It's fun. It's fun to work out there, isn't it?
It is. It's it makes me smile because I see so many people smiling.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a lot of people turn out for it, and it's going to be a great fall season. Thanks again. Have a happy Halloween too. All right.
You too.
Take a break. Be back with a programming note about tomorrow. Or next week, and what's coming up right after us. Look, real estate, real talk. I just get chills when she walks in. We'll take a break. Be back with more right after this.